I mean, I'm telling you, folks, a vegetarian lifestyle is annoying up until everyone around you is doing it, and then it's the easiest thing in the universe, you know? The problem is when you're going out to eat with your friends and all the good options have meat, and you go to the grocery store and there's a bunch of meat products and da-da-da. But if you're in an environment where none of that is there, it's like effortless. It's the easiest thing in the world. It's literally like making constant, delicious, healthy meals that are also sometimes gluttonously delicious, you know, on a vegetarian. I'm not even talking vegan. I'm just saying vegetarian. Incredibly easy. It's not like, let's be real, it's not like you guys are cooking the meat cuts very well. You're no Chef Boyardee, okay? I see into your life. When was the last time you grilled a steak? Bet for most of you, probably been over a year. You know, every American likes to talk up their personal grilling skills. Then I look, I see you. You don't have a fucking mattress protector on. You don't have you don't have a goddamn laundry basket. You just use your ground. The last 4 meals you had, you pulled out of your freezer. They were in a box. Don't lie to me. Hey man, my freezer pizza is really good. There are some frozen pizzas that are very good. I'm just saying that eating vegetarian it's not that difficult in terms of like the availability of other stuff. You've still got butter and cheese, man. Now, vegan, I maintain, every time I say this, by the way, I get emails from the most psychotic motherfuckers in my community who are like, you said that eating vegan is difficult. I'm here to tell you it's not actually that difficult. You can easily avoid 98% of the products at your local grocery store and only go for the ones that are good, but you have to avoid the 2/3 of the 2% of remaining things that are vegan because those ones are bad. And then there's 3 brands that I can recommend to you, but in all likelihood, you can only access one of them unless you live in one of the 3 cities in the United States that have them consistently. And then you're going to make 72 different meals that you will have to watch YouTube videos to, like, dog, it's okay, man. Being vegan's tough. You've put a lot of work in. There's no reason to... You don't have to hard sell me on it. It's fine. Step 1, vegetarianism, okay? Right? Okay. So vegans are crazy. Well, people who email me are crazy. It's not like the meat eaters who email me are, you know... Favorite genre of email remains a person who doesn't even have a question. They're just like, here are my thoughts on this. And I still read them, damn it. You know? What do I say to that shit? This is my job. I just, like, here's 4 paragraphs. Like, damn it. These are 4 paragraphs. This is like 2 minutes. I have other things I have to get to. I could be jerking off right now. Once I finish emails, I get to jerk off. Vegetarian is more than just not meat, though. No. You're thinking of veganism. Vegetarianism is just not meat. Veganism is no animal products at all. What about fish? Fish is meat. Fish is a meat. That's pescatarianism. Are vegans split on honey? Actually, yes. Bees produce honey naturally. And unlike cows, who normally just produce milk for baby cows, bees kind of, like, we can actually form a symbiotic relationship with bees. But I also don't necessarily think it's morally wrong for there to be milk and cheese and all that stuff. You know, you just got to treat them right. You know, I don't think you're necessarily hurting a cow. Like with sheep, too. Like wool. You know, I think it's okay. I think that's fine. Now, there are ways to do it wrong, and that's pretty much all the ways that it's done currently. For bees, though, bees benefit from the relationship that they get with beekeepers as long as they're not treated pretty poorly, you know? Normally, a bee's life is... It's confusing, man. They've always got that noise in their ears. Buzz, 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 like that. Very confusing. With the smoke, they get some sleepy time. Aren't bees still going extinct in the US? Yeah, but that's a climate change thing, I think. Climate change and pesticides. They do have to impregnate the cows. Industrial farming's the real enemy. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Can't we just develop a cow that's always, you know, making milk so we don't have to keep impregnating them? You know? Like cow HRT? Castro tried. I bet he did. That motherfucker loved ice cream. Imagine a spherical cow in a vacuum. Yeah. That's evil. What if you just had a cow that was like it's always dripping milk and it just has like a bucket under it that you kind of tie, like a big tray, and you have ropes that kind of like attach it to the top of the cow, like it's hanging from the back of the cow and it's under and the udder's just always dripping milk. And the cow is just like eating grass and pooping, which is, I think, what cows like doing. Dairy cows literally line up to get milk, chat. Yeah, but that's because we kind of torture them a little bit because we forcibly impregnate them and then we bred them so they're always like painfully bursting with milk. You know, we kind of, you know what I mean? That's kind of like aliens hit all of us with the ray that makes us have like diarrhea, and then it's like, look, they're lining up to go to the bathrooms. Yeah, but I'd rather be, I don't know, reading a book. You can read a book with diarrhea. I feel like your ability to engage with the text is compromised, at least to an extent. I mean, we kind of did that to sheep too. We selectively bred them to be more woolly. Yeah, and I'm fine with wool being more expensive. It's cool if stuff is more expensive if you just make it better and make sure the important stuff is cheap, you know? You don't need cheese in every fucking meal, man. You just don't. I'm sorry. But like if you've got the grain, if you've got the spices and you've got the grain and you've got the, you know, yes, you do. Yeah, see, this is the thing, man. This is why you guys all think you have IBS. It's because half of you are lactose intolerant. You're eating cheese every fucking meal, you know? But it tastes good. The problem that I have with that is that a lot of the guys who say, but it tastes good, are eating shit food that's slathered with all of these wonders, like a cornucopia of foods that would have been inaccessible to a medieval peasant, and you're using it to make ass. You know, like, yeah, your meal has cheese and meat. It sucks. A McDonald's McDouble has cheese and meat. That shit sucks. A home cooked meal is like 50 times better. You know, like, I'm not disagreeing that cheese and meat are good. They're delicious. And obviously butter's like the bedrock of half of the stuff that we cook. But people will be like, no, dude, listen, it tastes delicious. And you're eating trash. I don't know what I'd do without meat and cheese. The last 4 things you ate came from a box in your freezer. Legitimately, beans, rice, and like 3 different spices. And some butter. We're not vegan yet. You cook that up, you've got some crazy good shit. Only 3? I'm trying to lean into the simplicity. You can add more than 3. Little squeeze of lime. What's your favorite go-to bean? Black bean. Black bean's obviously the most versatile bean, you know? You can go pinto bean, but if you're going pinto bean, you're like, it's like, okay, Mexican food again, daddy? Yes, kitten. Yay. With black beans, you have a little more variety. Black beans suck. Why be a contrarian when you could be anything else? Thoughts on pinto beans? Pinto beans are great. Lots of beans are great. Garbanzo beans are great. What would we do without garbanzo beans? Kidney beans are fine. Feel like there's a little bit less. Like, kidney beans are great for chili. If you've got like a crock pot and you're making some chili, like, yeah, kidney beans are goated. You know, you want that big, solid red bean chunk, you know, not something light like a little black bean. But for versatility, I think that the black bean is the strongest, in my opinion. Lima beans are underrated. I guess they are. I can't remember the last time that I even had a lima bean. I'm not opposed to them. The last time I had them, I liked them. I just, not at all. They suck so much. Do you guys want a meal that is goated with the sauce? Black bean soup. It's the simplest thing in the world, okay? Okay, you're going to make fun of me. You're going to say, this is a white boy take. I don't want to hear it, okay? All you need to do is take a can of black beans, salted, unsalted, I don't fucking care. Put them in the blender, blend that shit. Add the spices. You got your hot sauce, you got your garlic powder, your onion powder. If you want to add like actual garlic, you know, you can throw that in the blender too. Whatever. You do that, okay? And then you pour it into the bowl, and then you add another can of black beans. And then you heat it up and so on. You know, then you cook it to the appropriate level of thickness. It's really good. It's simple black bean soup. You top it off with a little bit of that crumbly Parmesan on top. Fantastic stuff. It's simple. You can't fuck it up. That's really good for you. It's very healthy. Yeah. So add cheese. I don't like to add cheese. It kind of, I have a calorie limit that I need to, I'm still a little bit of a chunky individual, and personally, I think it'd be a lot easier for me to find t-shirts that fit if they you know, the shirt hem didn't keep. Did I say Parmesan? What was I? Is it not Parmesan? Parmesan's cheese though? Oh, I thought they meant adding cheese to the like blend. I just mean on top as a little garnish. I mean, sure. You don't have to add that if you don't want. You can add onion crisps, whatever you prefer. How do you mask the flavor of the beans? What the fuck are you talking about? Mask the flavor. You're making bean soup. Corn tortilla chips would be good on that. Yeah, for sure. Shame corn tortilla chips are like 500 calories per chip. Oh, the best thing about the black bean soup is that depending on the spices you add, you can go so far with this. Like, there are so many different directions that you can take that, just depending on the seasoning. What part of the world do you want to be from? You know? That is literally just dip. It's a soup. Yo, that's fucking stew shit. This is exactly what the fuck I mean with you people. You're so used to your goddamn frozen, processed foods that you see a delicious, simple, homemade meal, and you're like, where's the cheese, man? Where's the where's the shiny grease on top from when you microwave it? Where's the orange from the meat fat? You're insane. It's good. Do you think you're better than fucking Castro's soldiers as he fought against Batista? Huh? This is the shit they were eating, man. You're over here air frying chicken nuggets. Meanwhile, they're getting by and their food was better. Where's the cheese whiz, man? Your audience is so fucking white. I forgive them. I am also so fucking white. And by the way, you know, when I say you just eat air fried chicken nuggets, I'm speaking from a position of familiarity. Let it be known, if you're feeling attacked right now, that a shared pain is a pain halved, okay? I'm saying this because I understand, I know, but I do like the bean soup. My beloved partner is suggesting that they might help me make even better bean soups in the future. Get you someone who helps. All he eats is Pez, chicken nuggets, coffee, 5-hour energy, and Greek yogurt. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pez. Hey, what about my protein bars? I would show like the plate that I use as my non-disgusting trash can next to my desk. Like, if there's anything even remotely wet, like I've eaten food that has any sauce or what, like I throw that shit out, but I have to get up to go to the trash can. So I've got like, oh, if I just have a Pez wrapper, I'm not going to get up for every Pez wrapper to throw, like, get up, you know what I mean? So I've just got a plate here with like protein bar wrappers and shit, like Pez. Yeah, Pez 5-hour. Here, it's 5-hour energy. That's one of the boxes. And the protein bars. I need to get more of those. And yeah, a few other things. At least you're not asmongold. I'm actually a fastidiously clean person. I'm just I just eat like 5 foods, you know? Couldn't you put a smaller trash can in your room? It's a feng shui thing, you know? Bean soups, put in some sour cream. If you want to save calories, by the way, unflavored Greek yogurt, fantastic replacement for sour cream. Which protein bars do you prefer? Quest cookies and cream. Pretty great. Pretty great. What distinguishes Greek yogurt from other yogurt anyway? Well, most yogurt, I think, is basically just sugar gel. And Greek yogurt is made of Greek people. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. It's like a different, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know what yogurt is about. I don't understand. And I don't want to know either. I'm okay with life being full of mysteries sometimes, you know? They tell me yogurt is when bacteria ferment a thing. Maybe? I don't know. Is it like animal? It's like plant pus. I have no idea. All I know is that I like yogurt, okay? That's all. I don't want to fight. I don't want to learn things. I don't want to know anything. I don't want to learn things. I don't want to know things. I don't want to think. I just want to eat yogurt. That's the main food item I eat, by the way. I eat like the berry flavored yogurt. If I could have 5 cans of that a day, not cans, little cups, I want them to sell it in like a gallon jug, you know? I would eat that. I would buy that by like volume. Why do you eat dairy? Cashew stuff is great. Cashew? Nuts? Do you have any idea how expensive nuts are? Are you kidding me? What do you think I am? Some kind of individual who makes a lot of money through live streaming? Cashews are expensive, man. I remember growing up, you could get like a trail mix pack for like $2.89. And nowadays you go over to that section of the grocery store and you see like healthy vegan heart, you know, trail mix nuts, good for you. And it's like $11.99. Jesus. Yeah, nuts tend to be very water intensive. It's the almonds that are the worst. I can afford it. Well, then you can afford more than a tier 1 sub, Slashy. So get to work.